Hi guys, it's me, Alea. I'm going to do a quick little video because I have had 3 or 4 people send me a personal message about 2 things that stem from the raw vegan eating thing. One of them is B12 deficiency, because there seems to be some kind of understanding that people who are vegan or vegetarian are more prone to B12 deficiencies than other people. And I did a lot of research in this because long before I was vegetarian, I was B12 deficient. And so I was taking B12 shots and all kinds of stuff. And so I've done quite a bit of study on what causes that and all. And I am still B12 deficient unless I take B12 supplements. So first of all, what I learned was B12 is not something that is like the other vitamins that, you know, happen to be in our food, so to speak. B12 is a bacteria, and it is found in dirt. So one of the things that I'm kind of understanding from that is that the vegetarians that are not B12 deficient, for the most part, are vegetarians who, A, are not so anal about cleaning their food, you know, washing it and all that, that if they're eating organic and they're wildcrafting, they're getting some dirt in the food that they're consuming. The second thing is there are quite a few meat eaters who are B12 deficient, and I was one of those. I ate quite a bit of meat, actually, because I was hypoglycemic, and one of the things that they said that I needed to do was consume large amounts of animal protein, and so I did eat a lot of meat, and I was still B12 deficient. Those who are B12 deficient and they're meat eaters are usually, they have an absorption problem. So even though they're getting the B12 in their bodies, they're not absorbing it into their bodies. And the animal protein is not, it doesn't make B12 itself. It is the result of the animal eating vegetable matter that has the bacteria on it, and then it goes into the meat. So this whole thing about you have to eat animal protein in order to not be B12 deficient is a fallacy. It's a myth, and it's one that's been perpetuated, and we don't, you know, unless you research it deeply, you don't get it. One of the things that has come about that has been a remedy for the B12 deficiency is brewer's yeast or nutritional yeast, which has the protein, has the bacteria added to it, much like vitamin D is added to milk or whatever. So that's one way to get it. The other way to get it is, of course, supplements. And now there's a new supplement out. It is a B12 patch, and evidently it is more effective than the sublinguals and less painful than the injections. So I thought I would share this with you guys because I had done quite a bit of research on it, and I felt that it was something that maybe everybody else didn't know. People who consume a lot of mushrooms grow in dirt, of course, and so many mushrooms have a pretty good source of vitamin B12. And the other thing is, we don't need a whole lot of B12, but we do need it. It takes many, many years to develop a deficiency, and the deficiency doesn't go away very quickly once you've developed it. So, you know, just taking a couple of supplements or having a couple of shots is not gonna, it'll bring your levels up, but then as soon as you stop taking the supplements, they're gonna go back down. So it really does matter what we eat. And nutritional yeast, in some of the raw preparations, there's lots and lots of things you can put nutritional yeast in, and that will increase your B12, and then also mushrooms in lots and lots of dishes will help. But I still think that for some of us, it's better to also have the patch or to get the injections or sublingual. B12 tablets basically do nothing, but sublingual does work. So I hope this helped. Thanks for listening, and if you guys have more questions, just PM me. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Aloha.